Hello, Collective. Wendy Joy, love and light. I wanted to remind everybody the power that they hold within their own voice. By feeling what you're saying and believing what you're portraying, you have so much power within your own voice. And I can tell you this quite honestly, because I know that sometimes people don't realize that words, when they're put together, they're spells. And they could be used either negatively or positively. And if you want to stay away from the negative side of words, or placing groups of them together and creating unintentional, maybe negativity through word magic, then you should be really careful about how you think and what you speak. But that leads me to the power that you can use positively in your voice. So I know that in my situation, I reclaimed and pulled back all my power from any place, person, dimension, thing, whatever, reality, that it may have been pulled toward. Like if another tried to attach, a bond to me, or if there was even a bond created willingly, right? And sometimes those bonds, they're not meant to last forever. And sometimes those bonds are created in order to teach karmic lessons. Lessons that you chose to receive willingly before you came to Earth, because your higher self knew that you could handle the journey. You could process, you could take your power, and you can reclaim what is yours. So through my journey, I have been spiritually attacked for years, and I didn't realize that that's what was happening until my enlightenment, brought awareness to what was actually going on around me. Oh, my nose. The divine says hello. In any event, I was intuitively led to speak my intentions out loud, to call the universe, to call my spirit team, to alert them of my pure positive intentions. And I did. I reclaimed my house, my energy, my field, my area, and cut cords with any and all contracts that could have been formed willingly or not, intentionally or not, by me or another party, person, or place, whether it be from this lifetime or a past lifetime. And I said that assertively, and said that I have learned my lessons. I have gained my value. I have perfected my tool, and I am using my words and putting them in groups and creating positive white word magic, right? There's a big, huge difference. It's all about your vibration and your pure, loving intentions. Now, anything that wasn't for me in my higher good, or even on my journey to, portray my mission, I regularly cut any cord that could be there, regardless of where they may have been attached from, regardless of who they've been attached by, right? Whether it be a family member, a friend, a spouse, a neighbor, a schoolmate, anyone. Anyone has the ability to feed off of your energy if you let them, and then connect to you if you don't stop it. And sometimes you don't realize that this is going on. But when you are aware that sometimes you might feel energy or pulls or memories, right, of what no longer serves you, then it could be that there's a cord attached. So be verbal, assertive, and call your spirit team and have them assist you in the cord cutting or the contract breaking, because you learned your lesson and it's time for you to navigate forward on your journey. And part of this understanding is also forgiving yourself and the other person, part of your place, that could have been connected to you, right? And I also know that you have the same power to call positive energy into your dwelling, into where you live, into your environment, by thinking high vibrational things, whether it be memories or going outside and hanging out in nature, or listening to high vibrational music, or creating loud sounds that disrupt the energy within your environment. If you don't have a singing bowl or a bell, that rings loudly, you could turn the radio on real loud, while you're voicing what it is that you're getting out, and leave that radio on loud. Or you could take a pot, because I've done that. I went right in the cabinet and I took a pot out, and I took a metal ladle, and I banged the ladle against the pot, and I walked through my entire house and I claimed it back. I said, this is my house, this is my land, this is my safe space. And when I did all of those things and continued to keep my vibration high, the attacks, they started to subside. And right now, I'm on a level that can't be harmed, hindered, or hurt by any type of negativity that could be sent my way. And any negativity that I may feel, whether it's sent to me or it's in the energy around me, because unintentionally, all the time, people drop seeds of how they feel, and when they drop seeds of negativity, it stays low and dense to the ground. And when they drop seeds of positivity, it rises up, and it becomes, it's not tethered where it could flow easily because it's lighter, right? It's not so dense. And we all know that lighter things float up and denser things fall down. So if we choose not to walk within the density, metaphorically around our ankles, and we choose to let our vibration carry our energy and inevitably carry us, because we are energy, right? And lift us higher and higher, that's when our third eye becomes way more active, way more receptive. And you'll start to find that you're receiving positive nudges and messages and signs and synchronicities, and all from your spirit team, from the higher realms, leading you forward, encouraging you to continue on your journey, knowing that the positivity and the magic that words carry, when used positively, uplifts not only self, but also gives an opportunity to uplift others everywhere. And that's what my goal is, to provide to everyone the tools that they need in order to feel safe and secure in their environment. And that's important. Everybody needs to be able to have a safe place where they can unwind, relax, meditate, renew their energy, whether it's taking a rest, watching TV, and try to watch, upbeat, happy TV, and not like news or trauma TV or, negative drama TV. It seems to be all over the airwaves lately, but I don't have a TV anymore, so I don't worry about those things. And anything I choose to watch, well, I subscribe to Peacock. And Peacock plays Days of Our Lives. And I've been watching that soap opera since I am 2 years old. So, and that was my special time with my mom. And I've been carrying that tradition, whether she's in full form next to me in the 3D, or if she's in the astral plane and she's an energy ball or reincarnated, I don't know. My mom hasn't been with me since 1983, physically, but she's always been with me energetically. And when I need to unwind, to relax, to fall into a happy place, I always turn on Days of Our Lives. And me and my mom, we sit and we watch, and we're like, oh gosh, not this storyline again. And then we're like, why don't you let, love and light? And you know what? They're doing that storyline now. They're doing love and light. They're doing inspired action and spiritual notations. It's just fucking awesome. Ooh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to swear. Although I do have a potty mouth. I won't lie. But my friends, the point is that whatever makes you feel comfortable, you need to protect so that you have a place to be comfortable in. And if you need any direction or help or answers, check within. And if you still need more clarity, by all means reach out and call me. Join my soul collective family of light beings through interconnectivity and unity. I can't wait to meet you in the 3D, although I'm sure I know you in the 5D. I'm being silly again. But I did learn that the best part about me is my childlike mannerism. And I watched an awesome video from a young lady, and I'll attach her, Marie something with an L. I don't know, she's an astrologer and a spiritualist, and, she did a reading, or she did an explanation of the planet alignments and how it affects Aries, the first planet of the zodiac. And that happens to be my sign. And I guess I have heavy fire and heavy earth in my chart, because my whole life has been driven by being grounded and maintaining or controlling my explosive aspects. It's been an adventure, one that I would never ever trade, because it gave me a wide variety of inspiration to pull off of and guidance to follow. And my inner knowing is just like spot on. Sometimes people ask me if, I make things happen. And I never thought that I did, but then I learned about manifestation. So don't doubt your talents. Don't doubt them at all. And if they're given a name today, in today's day and age, or if you figure out what it's been called the whole time, take pride, personal pride, in the fact that you've always held on to something that other people are being illuminated to now. I know I do. And I also received the clarity of the number 1222. You should look it up. Because if you're on your journey and you see that number often, then it's telling you that you are being encouraged to continue on your path, because you are certainly walking toward your destiny, just as you were contracted so long ago to do. My lovely collective, whatever comes your way, if you would like clarity, send me a note, give me an email, call me. I'm never too far, and I will always respond. My lovely collective, I am sending you the best parts of everything that could be offered, because I live in a world of positivity. I don't live in negativity. I transmute that immediately. So I am sending you a fresh batch of positivity, love and light, with laughter and fun from my inner child, and clarity and wisdom from my higher consciousness. My lovely collective, thank you. Thank you for being with me, for helping get the message across the wire to as many that are willing to receive positivity. I love you. Blessed be.